with 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can look for trade. As we can see, we get the sharp move down and there was a correction. And right now we get the sharp move. We want to see whether we should look for buy or not. Anyway, we start with higher time frame. We want to see what we have based on higher time frame. If we move to daily chart, as we can see, the price broke the previous top. And now we want to see whether this is a correction for continuation or this one is a deeper correction in relative to this. Okay. Now we want to see how we can look for trade. If we move to forward chart, right now the only things I'm looking for, I want to see whether we can put this one in relative to this or not. That means we look for flat. If we want to look for this flat, we prefer this one turn to a deeper move. Okay, that means if this one could give us a price to drop, for this one turn to deeper move, then we could put this one in relative to each other as a flat. Then any reversal from there, we could look for buy. But as we can see, we get a sharp move. We want to see whether we should look for buy or not. Okay, and even if we buy, we want to look for buy, we should know we are within this correction. We are buying at the top. That's why if we buy at the top, in terms of the risk and reward, it can give us a good trade setup or not. That's why I was thinking if this one can turn to a deeper move, then we can look for flat. Any reversal from there, it can go really good trade setup. Anyway, we move to 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can look for trade. The only thing is we get the correction, then suddenly we get the sharp move and this correction. Okay, now whether we should look for buy or not, before we talk about the trade, I want to say I want to highlight here, even if we get any trade setup for buy from here, what we targeting, we want to see the breakout of the stop. Okay, then first, in terms of the our stop loss should be below this. In terms of the risk and reward, whether this one can give us good trade setup or not. Okay, that's why traders, they should consider whether they want to look for buy or not. And even if the price retests the previous stop, mostly we will see the divergence. Okay, then how we can look at that in that case? That means in that case, still we can this one can be part of this move. That means still we will be within this corrective move, and for sure we have to get the deeper correction before we get the continuation. Then, all right, now whether we should look for buy or not, it depends on the traders. And right now we don't have any trade setup. If the price continue from here, mostly we don't have any trade setup unless this one turn to a deeper correction. Then from there we can consider whether we should look for buy or not. Okay, and as I say, in terms of the risk and reward also, if the price continue from here, it doesn't give us really good trade setup, then what should we do? The best thing is we wait, and what we have here, it doesn't give us any trade setup. We are not going to look for buy from what we have here unless this one turn to a deeper correction. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share.